Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another special edition of the Leadership Saturday. There we go. I think that's what we're going to call it, Leadership Saturday. It's kind of, I'm going to take current events. I've done it before. I'll do it again on a more regular basis. Take current events and talk to them and put the leadership spin on them and pull out what was good, what was bad, and we'll go from there. So, this is a developing story. It's still going on. It's unfolding as we speak. And I'm talking about Hurricane Matthew. Hurricane Matthew making his way up the eastern seaboard. It just recently, well, for the most part, cleared Florida, and it's making its way up, and where it's going to finish, it's still kind of undetermined, and that's crazy, where it's going to spin around or spin back or head on out to the ocean. But one thing is certain. One thing is good. One positive thing that really comes out of it is that everybody jumped out ahead of it. Everybody jumped on board. Everybody said, hey, you know what? We're not taking any chances. Evacuate. And people listened. For the most part, people paid attention. The leadership, the government leadership, they said, hey, the state government leadership, the county, the city, local leadership said, hey, look, we're not playing around anymore. This is for real. This is huge. But it doesn't have to be because it's going to be a category 4 or 5 or 3 or whatever. Any hurricane is damaging. Any hurricane is devastating, as we saw what happened in Haiti and in the Caribbean as it made its way up to Florida. But again, the good part was that everybody jumped on board. Nobody pulled any punches. Everybody said, this is it. We got to do it. That, my friends, is positive leadership in action, because again, we've seen way too many mistakes in the past to say, oh, well, you know, we can hold off a little bit. No, there have been way too many mistakes, way too misunderestimations to say, you know what, we can't play this game anymore. Better safe than sorry. Better go overboard than to be caught overboard. It's better to go more, go big, than not go at all or go too small. Because again, the criticism will be, well, why did you wait too long? Why did you not have enough assets? Why did you not ask for assets? Because there's always going to be somebody that's going to Monday morning quarterback. And I guarantee you, once all of this is over with this hurricane, there's going to be somebody coming out there and saying, well, why didn't you do this? You could have done this. You could have done that. I guarantee it. Even though the good stuff is that the good thing is that it did take place. It did happen. It did happen. It took place. It occurred. Good things happen. The word was given early and action was taken. But again, as I said, there's always going to be somebody who's going to Monday morning quarterback for whatever personal agenda they have, they'll do it. But so long as the leadership is not afraid to step up and go ahead of the curve, go ahead, ride before the wave even comes crashing, pardon the pun, but getting out in front. And that's the only way that leadership is going to win the day in any kind of crisis situation, is getting out in front of it, taking care of business beforehand, during, and especially after. Folks, I'm Dave Guerra. Thank you for watching Leadership Saturday. I will talk to you next week.